This way you might learn more. You can speak for yourself. You can defend yourself. Choose, boy. You have very little time.
Cry, don't do it, cry. Sorry, I'll shut up.
I genuinely don't know, Ashwin. Oh, boy.
I will put on a timer. You have a minute to make a choice. Oh, actually, Fab, you here? I don't think she's here.
Fab.
Roman, you can do the. No, it's fine. Roman, please put on a timer for me. 1 minute.
Okay.
And please let me know when the time is up.
Martin, we're already fucked anyways, and I dragged you into this as well. So I guess we can only fuck up more, can't we? These are my protection crystals. They will help us against Ashwin. Be gone, Satan.
Okay, do it, but don't alter his behavior. Just look what he's doing.
Fab, give me the D20 roll, please. Okay.
Oh boy.
Isn't it funny, Martin? How one dice roll could determine your fate right here. One little roll.
I mean, it would be more dramatic if we wouldn't have died like for 7 times time already. So.
The thing is, if he dies here, it's cute if you think the body's coming back.
Finally,
Yikes.
you're killing someone.
2 in 1 clap.
Logwig. You hear, or you swear. You've seen the amulet before. You don't think
Oh.
it can smile, but you almost hear it. Your wish. My command. And for a moment, you blank. You feel your mind leave your body. Nina, you feel the same feeling as Psychic Link for just a moment. As you can feel Logwig's thoughts, but it's not Logwig, it's the Inquisitor, but it's Logwig, but it's the Inquisitor. They are one and the same for just a moment. It's Logwig.
Yeah.
You blink. The Inquisitor is you. And you are the Inquisitor.
Oh.
What can I say except, oh no.
You guys can see only the outside, right?
I see a black box. Oh.
Oh,
guys
I
can
see
see
yeah.
You guys can see the bottom? Yeah?
Yeah.
Only black for you because, sorry, Roman, I will give you control of, I'll give you, Logwig, I mean, Martin, you don't mind, right?
No.
Alright, cool. There you go.
So, this is me at the moment, am I not? Or, well, this is my puppet.
This is your puppet.
Yeah,
This
that's
is Logwig's
Martin's.
Oh god.
Logwig, you blink for a moment. You turn to the side and nearly die, just right there, off shock. As you see the same looming hat, metallic mask in front of you.
Oh.
In your mind, now a lot more tired, you hear the aboleth. done, return me. Unless you would like to be my new host.
I'll return.
You're like, nah, I don't need fish demon.
Fish boy. As you hold Undina's hand, Undina, are you willingly allowing the amulet to return?
Yeah.
And unlike Logwig, the sensation you feel is a bit strange. Almost feels like a part of yourself that you were missing has come back.
Bestie. I'm not saying this in character, by the way. No,
Yeah,
definitely.
In your mind, you hear the amulet, but it sounds tired. It sounds worn out.
I will
This
tell it
is
to
all I can
Best.
do. That's my help. Whatever happens from now, it's up to you. Good luck.
Thank you. Go rest.
No answer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Men dead, or woman, or they, them.
Logwig.
Yeah.
As you see, you look around. You are in a massive marble hallway.
Oh, I'm actively controlling his body, or
As an action, you may actively control everything
I am
about
gonna
the
try to
quarry.
make the it be as intrusive as possible for now.
Okay.
At most, how does the thought thing work? With like, is it like I see all his mind, or
Everything about him is yours to ask about. You can't invade and like see everything, but if you want to know anything,
I
you may
understand
just
the
ask,
physical.
and
Okay.
you are
Well,
told.
I don't want to ask my
Yeah.
first question. I will ask him, who do you serve?
I will get to you in a second once I
Yeah.
finish describing the area. You would also, I mean, assuming that you are using your action to take over, you would also see the same thing, Antina,
Mm-hmm.
which is that you both standing a little bit off to the side. Behind you, marble statue of a woman of some sort, holding her arm out. Several pillars lining this wall. And in front of you, while you stand there, you see, weirdly, a man, and I will just make him larger just so you can see him for a second,
Yeah, thank
with
you.
a strange device attached to his arm. A sort of um, area where you've seen it before in instruments.
Mm-hmm.
People blow into it and things come out, but it's the same kind of nozzle there, but it wraps around his arm to like a device on the side.
Uh-huh.
You're not sure what exactly it is, but you see that he is currently talking with one of the guards over here. And it's the same guards, or the same attire, that they wore when they took you away. That the ones that took
Mm-hmm.
you away wore. These are the Fellsword. These are the King's Guard. The ones that are sworn to the monarchy itself. Can both of you make me a perception check, please? But I need you to do it with their stats.
Okay.
What
I
is
will
their
just roll a
stats?
d20.
+2 in perception, or in dex.
Well,
21 then.
Perception is not text.
Oh, wait, perception is wisdom. Sorry, +2 in wisdom. So
we rolled normal d20s and just
yeah, it doesn't matter. So it would
Yeah,
be 19
just
plus
add
2
it up.
and 6 plus 2. Logwig, you're still getting used to the fact that there is basically a human puppet that you control. It feels wrong. It feels unnatural. Dina, you're somewhat used to it already. You've had all this time to somewhat get comfortable with it. And so, you know where you are. You know exactly where you are. As you look to the side, out a window, and below you sprawls the entirety of the city of Dominion. And you realize the two of you are in the Starlight Citadel, the very heart of the city itself. The very tippy top.
Okay.
From the architecture, from everything, you are within the palace. You're within the citadel. What would you like to do? You had a question for your guy, didn't you?
Well, depending on where they were heading first, I will start off with what would be your daily tasks now?
You get the response. We are to represent you in trial. The council is to decide. We are to speak of our findings.
Can you go over what you found out during your investigation?
This would be happening. You are mentally connected.
Yeah.
Via the two.
So we can hear each other asking those questions to these guys.
Yes. You cannot read your. This is. It's not the same as the Apple thing where you cannot
Mind link?
sense your own thoughts, but you can speak to each other via the thing.
Okay.
I will say that while you're doing this, these guys are mostly just going to stand around. They're not.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, that's why I asked what is your daily task, because I do want him to go.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they did, as they said, they did say they are just waiting right now.
Yeah, so
You would be informed that they are waiting for
the doors to
the
open.
actual, no, for the actual lords, for the actual council to arrive.
Do they have to do that here at this door?
Yes, that is the door. This one over here.
Okay.
Or
So they
technically this-
actually they don't have to do anything. Did they?
No. They are to wait here, which is what they're doing.
Okay. Would you normally greet the others standing over there?
Ich wollte dich auch umarmen. Come here.
See, as your one just looks over, sees the guards, and then you get a reply. No. They have been told to wait here.
Okay.
And you're informed that the one with the strange instrument is a herald,
Hast du schon eins heute?
a royal herald, one that basically announces things and everything. He is the one that was told. These guys do wait here.
Okay.
As for your other question, they work underneath the king. They are a division. The inquisitors work under the king. Under the royal.
Is there anyone else you're working for?
They are directly under the king. Which is why the inquisitors are feared so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have the authority to kind of get away with most things.
Yeah.
As you almost felt yourself. Where you almost became Nandina.
So I didn't wait. Never mind. I wanted to ask them if there's anyone else they follow, besides the king?
No. They are loyal to the crown and the crown only.
How do you feel about this?
About what?
The domination thing. How do you feel right now?
They don't know, really. It's
Mhm.
this is more you're more it's not that they're directly conversing with you, but more that whenever you think about certain things, you gather that information basically.
Okay, so I cannot
Yeah.
gather
Yeah,
information.
you don't understand how they feel about things.
Shit. Well,
You are it's basically like you are controlling the body, so you can access the body itself, but you do not access them.
okay. Are you free at the end of the evening?
You already know that from what the applet said. Not at the end of the evening, but 24 hours from when Mel.
No, he means free as in, do they have like, can they go home or something, or what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
I think.
You would know that. You would know that their current thing is to represent the facts, and that is it.
Yeah.
After that, they are allowed to leave and go back.
We could potentially get them absolutely hammered.
I know this sounds it's so brilliant, but it's so. Anyways.
I mean, you can search their memories for literally anything. So
Yes, I was gonna ask them, do they believe that Kallian is behind these things that happened?
they don't know. They don't care.
What? They don't care?
No.
Why don't they care?
They're doing their job.
What are you gonna tell them when you represent us?
You understand that both of the ones that you inhabit do not seem to believe that you are guilty.
Okay.
At the moment. Of course, due to the fact that you dominated one of them, that doesn't exactly, help in any way. But they would represent
Yeah.
you if they were given if they were allowed to represent themselves, they would represent the same facts that you guys kind of faked.
Oh.
Which would be that Ondina has no way of contacting Chaldean, yada yada.
This is really hard, honestly, out of character.
Do they have any clue on how long this waiting is gonna take?
Another half an hour, approximately, as they were told by the Herald.
Are we to be released right away this evening?
Depending on what the council decides. They did this. They were the same. This was the same batch that did the trial for Onyx. Your cellmate. For him, the decision was made. Would not be released. That he was guilty of collusion with the dragons. Based on the evidence presented by the Mistcaller and the Zane.
What did the yes? What did the Mistcaller tell you?
Nothing. They didn't interrogate the Mistcaller.
Why did you not?
Not their job.
Honestly, I hate politics from now on.
Think of it like this. These guys interrogate the prisoners. The Mist Caller wasn't a prisoner. Ever.
I know. But no, well, never mind. Ay.
These guys are inquisitors. Their job is to interrogate the ones that are imprisoned and are to be put on trial. They are basically the ones that would work for the crown in order to determine whether or not the people that are being prosecuted by the council are guilty or innocent.
Mhm. It is really hard.
How long have you had this job?
3 years.
Do you have any admirations of becoming something else? Or is this your dream job?
He's loyal to the crown.
Why can the prince not take over?
He does not know. However, rumors are the process of inheritance from father to son involving the gods. He was rejected.
What were you told before you came to investigate us?
To come investigate you. Ask the standard questions on the protocol. And then to report back.
Who asked you about this?
Their commander.
Who is the commander?
That's my notes.
Sorry. This is hard.
It is.
These people are like they really have the brain cells of a wet sea sponge.
Head Inquisitor. Velvet Ink. Tabaxi.
Where is he now?
Don't know. They were busy interrogating you guys. Fuck if they know.
I don't know. There was a third one, right? Where the fuck did that guy go? Was that her leader? Oh no, there wasn't the third one. No, wait, was there?
What are you talking about?
One of their heads did the Tinky Winkies, and the other one cast a spell, and the other one was like watching it.
There were only 2.
Oh, I really misunderstood that then. Okay.
One cast Detect Thoughts, the other one cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
That is how they go about it. Basically, the way it is that
Mm-hmm.
they detect your surface thoughts and they attempt to probe deeper. And as for the other one, well, it prevents you from lying.
Yeah. Who will be the hardest to convince?
You can't ask them questions directly. Again, it's knowledge that they have that you can.
Yeah, maybe they know. I don't know.
Well, yeah. In that case, yeah. No, they don't know.
Okay.
Have they heard about? Actually, do they remember what they hear in this? This is towards.
They will remember everything tomorrow.
Okay.
Also, what we asking them though?
Yes.
Okay.
But I made this clear at the very start, but in case I didn't.
Well, you probably did, but it's like really hard for us, and we're like sweating our asses off, probably. Anxiety. So, this is like a. Do we die? Is there magic on the magical protection on the prisons?
No.
Why is no one watching us?
The lords pressured so that he wouldn't be put further down. The ones that were present, at least. So you were treated well, not just, at well meaning, you weren't treated horribly.
Yeah, definitely. Thank God. My finger would have been cut off by now. Anything else I can think of? This is stupid.
Can we send them messages directly towards them? Like, as in, tell them something they may remember if they wake up? Basically, if they remember this tomorrow.
They will remember everything that they've gone through.
Okay.
Maybe you should start writing an apology letter.
Well, at the end of the evening, before we get them drunk, should make them write a letter and make them hide it. If they remember, they will be able to find the
Possibly.
phone.
Music, change.
Music change indeed. You're
Exciting.
no longer in the prison. So, what would you like to do?
We are no longer in prison or physical.
No, you
Actually-
guys are still.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
asking, what would you like to do?
Well, as I said before, I'm just gonna survey them for now, till they get home. Unless something desires my needed attention in regards to, it's gonna go tits up immediately.
So, is that all you have in terms of questions?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Yeah, for now.
a lot of you wait. For a bit. Until at some point, you hear footsteps down the hallway. See a familiar face. The NPCs have names now, just so, because this is going to get very confusing very quickly.
Oh.
Yep. But
Okay.
okay. Wait, you can give them
Trying to
names?
look up.
Yep.
Oh god.
How can we see them? Wait.
Can you not see
The
the name?
movement. Maybe
Can you
if
not
I
see-
could click on it.
Can you not see her name?
No.
No.
No, I cannot.
Maybe I
Oh,
need to go
I
a
have
different
nameplates
tool.
on, so
Maybe it says somewhere in the. There's nothing on the jukebox.
We'll just give it all players control, so you should be able to see now.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh.
That's what is required.
We'll do
That
we'll,
kind
we'll
of
do that
sucks.
we'll do that slowly. I don't know why control is required for that, but that's fine.
Okay.
So
That was.
you see,
I would-
as followed by a relatively scruffy brown-haired man.
Oh,
Fairly
you have to
tiny.
put him up a little bit higher because you cannot
Yeah,
read
no
the
worries.
name.
There's no name on him.
Okay.
Followed by a scruffy, somewhat unkempt, brown-haired man. You see as Lady Awen Mayfield walks by, giving you guys a quick look. Once again, if you need a description, half-elf. Pretty long, light brown hair. Held back by a circlet this time. Brown eyes. And light skin, but tanned. This time wearing silk garbs. Same golden color as the symbol of the Nayfields. Golden owl. She herself just gives you a look. One of dislike, for she walks by. While the man walks by, looks at the both of you, where he comes a little bit close. Right. Listen, the two of you. Don't care about the others. You leave my son out of this. Arthur's got nothing to do with what's going on. You hear me? You deaf?
Respond like normal.
Yeah, respond like they
Yeah,
normally.
this one is like in your face, and you can like somewhat smell the alcohol on his breath.
Oh my god, it's an alcoholic.
Hello, you get to meet Arthur's dad.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that when I saw the icon, I was like, is this?
The same time,
Why is this? Is this?
what? It looks a little bit like Aragorn, yes.
Yes.
No.
It actually is him, isn't it?
I am unsure of that. I just took it off the internet. I said I had a lot of NPCs I had to make today. Tokens for. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. At the same time, you hear as the herald blows into his hand, where he just says, "First to arrive, Lady Awen Nayfield, representative of Tempest." You see as she walks through the door. Before leaving, just turns around. "Leave them be, Roloff. Go, join the others."
Martin, if I was there, I ran with you. I would hold your hand at this moment. This music is so cool.
You see as the man in front of you just looks both of you up and down, who just kind of spits on the floor before he wanders off down the hallway. And I've got a fun thing. Robin, would you like to hop down for a second? Hello, good sir. Would you
Hello.
like to be my herald?
Your herald, sure.
I will give you the lord's names,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to announce them.
The guy with the weird device, right? Is the herald?
You are the herald.
Okay.
You will be getting all the lord names. as well as what they represent. We can hop back up, by the way, because I'll just start DMing all of this to you.
It's by the order they appear, right?
Yes, I will send them in the order.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
You have a new herald.
Huh?
You have a new herald.
Yay. I don't know what that means.
Man that's doing the introductions.
Yay. Hi,
Thought it would be a
Roman.
bit, thought it'd be
That
a bit
means
boring for Roman to just sit there.
That means cam has to be turned on. Also, I've saved this song. Holy fuck.
What are you giggling about?
I'm gonna get your Herald fired. With all the name butchery I'm gonna do.
I have no idea what he said. What?
He said he's gonna get your Harold fired because of all the
Oh
names.
yeah, he's gonna fuck it up, isn't he? I will execute this NPC, by the way.
Yeah.
Roman, no! You're responsible for yet another death.
I will say some of them definitely have difficult names.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I'll do one of them myself, but I'll do it.
That's only because the name is so hard. Roman's
No,
gonna
not
have a
because
stroke.
the name is difficult.
The character is important.
No,
Muy importante.
no, it's because of reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So do I need to legitimately do I have to actually add each and every one? I'll do that while you guys get in there and we do things. So
Let us just go in.
Oh. Soon after Lady Awen passes,
Mhm.
you see as another man walks by. This one a bit bigger, let's say. Bit chubbier.
Our homie.
Middle-aged. Sharp mustache. Gemstone earrings. Short black hair. Brown eyes. Golden silk robes. He waddles on by as he reaches the door. The herald announces him.
Second to arrive, Lord Secrus Volantis, Common Folk Coordinator. Sorry, coordination.
No, but it's coordinator. You did it right.
Okay.
Cool.
Gives you a nod. Also, do not do it like a football announcer, or I'll cut your balls.
Put your cam on, Roman. I want to see your giggle.
At least you
nod.
did not say Lord Citrus.
Giggle, giggle, giggle.
Lord Citrus. Lord Citrus. Lord something.
Yeah.
As he gives a nod before he walks in.
I'm guessing.
To the mic.
But...
Yo, 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 can you hear me? I'm there now.
Oh, you got a new one?
No, I
Jesus
had it for a
Christ, it's
while
not-
already.
Oh. Oops.
Soon after, yet another man. And weirdly enough, Undina, you recognize this man
Ooh.
somewhat. Can you roll me a history check, please?
How do you know?
I don't know. Maybe I do. Do I? Wait, I do. I don't. I don't?
Back in Woodborough,
It was
you
his
remember a
statue.
statue.
Shh.
Remember
Oh,
a statue to a man. As you see, just ignoring you. Relatively flowery, well-kept man, long black hair with curls. Paler skin, wearing a golden green robe, symbol of Wookeen embroidered upon it.
Sir to
Wearing a
arrive.
nice smile.
Sir
Go
to arrive. Lord Losair Flores, representative of. Huh?
Never mind. Just go by my last name. Flores is fine.
Lord Flores, representative of Valky.
Interesting one today. As he walks
He's
through
gonna get his balls cut off. This man.
and disappears. After, yet another one that you have seen. As Lady Awen's brother, Lord Valerion, walks by. Giving you all just a quick glance. For he also... I mean, doesn't really need a herald for this, but you can at least give the... what's it called? Give the god.
Representative of Torm.
Okay. As he walks through as well. I accidentally opened League of Legends. Fuck off, League.
These are my demons following you.
Casual.
Why is Ashen's cam off?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because you moved channels.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Ashen.
Yeah. Hello. After comes a man that you do not recognize. One with somewhat rather thin man, wiry, graying hair, piercing blue eyes, smiling though.
By the way, my homeboy would do everything he would normally do to these people.
Yeah, you, the two of you would basically be bowing every time one walks by.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever they do, normally they do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Lord-
making that one clear.
Lord Jasper Landros, representative.
Ladros.
I added an N in that. Lord Jasper Ladros, representative of Lathander. Lathander.
Lathander.
I am having problems pronouncing today.
Hey, yeah. You get like you get a weird look from him. This man is definitely dead, by the way. Say bye-bye to the Herald.
No, this is so unfair. He's doing his best. Bro.
you see as the Herald just sweating a bit, like holding his neck for a second.
That one's gonna end up under the
Gotta step
quality.
it. Tells to himself, mumbles to himself, I gotta step it up.
Yet another one that you do know. Quick glance at you. As Lady Erethiel walks by.
Lady Cecilia, I always, I'm
You always go
dead. I'm
Cecilia.
dead. I go Cecilia.
I also think Cecilia.
Cecilia would be better. Anyway, Lady Celicia.
Gotta go for elven names. It can never be easy. It has to give you a fucking headache.
Definitely. Lady Celicia Eretil, representative of Saloon.
I love you, honey.
I hope that's not what the man says. Otherwise, he's gonna get balls chopped off right now.
I mean, no kidding.
When she leaves, like. Tells to the guy.
Another one, you know, the Dragonborn lady from before. Lady Athis Aldenari. Representative of Bahamut. Walk by. As the Herald feels a slight little rub across his chin with the tail. Like a playful way.
Yeah.
As she walks by. And then a weird one.
They're all weird. Except for
Make him a little bit larger so you can see.
Ezio Auditore.
Yeah. Man walks by in a cloak. Multicolored robe. Changing colors.
Yeah, definitely asking our homeboys who the fuck he is.
Hood over the eyes, and on the fabric, you see 2 purple eyes painted, holding a gray staff in his hand, the purple-colored jewel.
Definitely asking our dudes who that is.
Yep.
At least my dude. I don't know. If my dude
Lord
wants to know, but-
Jaratra Marmendi,
Yeah, that's actually correct. Wow.
Whoa!
representative of Lyra.
Indeed. C2 passes through. How many more do we have? Too many.
5.
There's like 12 in total.
Yeah.
The music is almost done.
As yet another man, one that you've not seen before. Harsh, black hair. Relatively
Oh.
handsome. Hair clean shaven, or shaved at the scalp here. Piercing blue eyes. Looks at you. Gives you a nod before he walks by.
Lord Myrin Blackhawk, representative
Myron.
of... What?
Myron.
Lord Myrin Blackhawk, representative of Pelor.
As you hear Mao, 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 Mao in the background.
The cat is here.
the
Mimi.
actual
And
DM.
he's dead.
You see, somewhat like the male version of Lady Erithiel. Blonde silver hair, one part tied up in a braid, tattoos across the face. Skin pale, blue veins still seen, but even paler than the woman before. Almost too pale. Almost like he's dead.
Oh. I was about to say, Ashley, you don't have to make all these handsome men for me, but thank you.
Yeah,
But
no.
if he's dead, then never mind.
Cool blue eyes as he completely ignores you. Walks
That's
by
fine.
into the room.
Doom Guide. Oh my god, that's name.
Aguilar. Or
Doom Guide
yeah,
Aguilar Iritiel, representative of Kellamwar.
the god of the dead. Hi, Martin.
It's Ashen like frozen for you as well.
That's
Yep,
Logwig. As
yep.
he walks by.
Yep, that friendly
Oh,
face
am
with
I
that
frozen?
voice, yep.
I screenshotted it. That was the best moment of my life.
That's Logwig. As he walks by. He gives you a glance. Not actually entering, but walking over to you instead.
Oh boy.
You. You seem different. Yes. You've seen it, haven't you? Death itself you've seen. Very interesting. I look forward to what you have to say, Inquisitor.
I will bow in respect.
Gives you a nod before he moves in.
Magister Terek Frostmourne, representative of Mistra.
Yeah, we gotta, well, you, that would be this boy, as he waddles in. Frostmourne,
Oh. Oh.
doesn't say anything to any of you.
Nope.
He doesn't
But
have to.
But to
Long
the
white
other,
hair.
but to the other group. Yeah.
Long white hair, black robe, walks by. Not even a glance. And just when he thought it was over, you see a man shuffle by. Almost like your grandfather. Relatively scraggly beard, old, multiple times patched. The cloak itself, brown, looking like he very clearly does not belong here. He waddles up.
Oh.
Right? Don't
Uh,
don't bother. Don't bother. Don't need it. As he shuffles through, disappears. As the herald turns to you,
Right up to.
as I will be the herald again now.
you missed one, by the way.
I know I did.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I know I did. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I actually did miss one, didn't I? I missed
Mhm.
I missed Everdream.
Exarch. Yeah.
You see a
But
woman walk by.
take over. It's fine.
Darker skin, graying, long hair. Not human, but not difficult to tell. There's something off about her.
So now, in
From what you've
disguise.
recognized, from having met a water Ganassi before, an earth Ganassi. She walks by as well. Representative of Ayun, goddess of knowledge. So, Harold turns to the two of you. Well, it's time. You are to go in. You are to share the information to the council as soon as the king arrives.
Yeah, they will do as they would normally do.
Good. As the two of you walk up. I'm accidentally taking a torch with me. Pass through.
Did you just kill them?
Roman killed him.
Ah,
So pass through the door.
I need to zoom out a bit. Oh,
Yeah, me
oh
too.
God. It's like not having a fun time.
I hate politics.
You have names on all of them now, right? Or am I missing? Are you missing any?
This one.
The
Wait.
bottom right.
That one was already there before.
Okay.
A woman with even lighter blue hair than the Erythials that you've seen so far.
This guy missing a name.
Who? Yeah, that's Everdream. I'll give her thing in a sec.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Alright.
I would not alter the way the eyes look, but can I have a look at like the statues and the dragon head, or do we not catch glimpse of them?
I will get to that in a second. I will just quickly describe the last one, and then we will do that. You see a woman, moon elf, from what you can tell. Long light blue hair, mismatched eyes catching your glance. One purple, one light blue. Fingers strangely silver. Wearing a blue robe. She just quickly gives you a glance before not really bothering anymore. As for the statues, Logwig and Dino, please roll me a religion check.
Yikes. What's up with those 14s, man?
While you're not sure what these two are, they don't really seem to be gods. You can kind of tell that each lord
Has the rogue.
is sitting opposite the god that they represent. Outside of the seat that is left empty back here. And while the two of you look at the massive head of a blue dragon, both of you can tell that even though it is well recreated, it is
Fake.
not a real head. The head does loom over. One thing you can tell That chair? The material it's made out of. You can see scales. Blue scales. As for what the leather is, you're not sure. As the two of you stand there, watching as the lords sit down, a couple of them giving each other not so friendly looks, a couple others socializing. As the two of you somewhat awkwardly stand there. Is there anything you'd like to do? As a new herald
hates-
shuffles in.
Would we be able to make out who has like the most anonymity for the other?
You're
Like,
welcome to make a
are there-
perception check.
Any particular like noticeable rivalries, basically?
You're welcome to make a perception check. Andina, are you also doing the same thing, or are you doing something else?
Casually yawning.
Oh, sorry. I remember I woke up really early today.
No worries.
The yawning will still happen, even though I'm like.
No, I'm saying in character.
Oh.
Casually yawning.
Yes, I would as well because I.
Okay, please make me a
Oh.
perception check. Oh,
I would also make sure to do whatever
Yeah.
normal, like make sure to do whatever normal ceremonial bow or whatever happens when the king enters.
you would see this one over here staring at the two of you curiously. These two staring at each other with clear animosity. But you can't see you can see what I'm showing, right?
Yeah. Oh god. I'm
Even
just
if
gonna ask Chaldean.
you're-
Are you making no not
What
Roman?
Yeah.
Are you making notes about this, or am I gonna have to?
Well, I'm recording this, so if you
Okay.
ever need it, it's there.
I've made notes because I am.
But
Well, the
You
fact
see-
is, if I need to start making notes, I will have to pause every 5 minutes and would not make this session fun. I can tell you that much.
I know it's getting recorded. Will be fine.
Hey, that's what you think. Who knows? You see those two looking at each other with clear animosity.
Yeah.
You see the three of them, somewhat just talking amongst each other. The homeless-looking man, completely silent. The two of them, they talk, but not really super comfortable with each other. So yes, these two completely just no contact. This one happily talking with this one. This one sticking to herself. So is he. That is the general state of the table right now. So, a little bit of time passes. Until you suddenly hear, "All lords rise. The king is coming." And you see as all the lords rise up. The doors open. 4 guards step through. Very center of it stands a man. If you guys want to see the token, I can make it a little bit bigger.
Yes.
Maybe I zoom a little bit. Oh no. Okay.
You see a man wearing an elegant golden crown. The center of it, vibrant blue jewel. Human. Pale skin, but you can see as age is showing. Skin is gaunt, wrinkled. One of the eyes milky white and unseeing. A scar running across it. The other one gray, constantly looking around, taking in things. Makes eye contact with you, stares piercing.
Could this be the point for us to start talking, or
No.
would it not be?
Start talking? No, not yet.
I need to
Graying black hair and a beard. However, well maintained and groomed. See as the herald takes a deep breath. Bow before King Caladan III, slayer of the ancient blue dragon, Storm Terror Glaurung. Long may he reign.
Yep, our minions do what they would normally do, yet again.
This herald is
See,
dead.
all of the lords, that exception, go into a deep bow. You see as he nods, before he makes his way across.
This herald is dead, by the way.
And eases himself to the chair, very center of the table. He looks up, raises a hand. So, today's meeting may begin. You bring news, Inquisitors.
Do as you would do normally?
Yeah, and they would. How would they
Here's the
normally
thing.
start?
If you want them to do what they do normally, you are not able to hear and listen.
Oh,
You are here because you are in control.
Okay, so. Quick, how do you start? Is what I'm
I will-
asking.
I will leave for now. As I know Adi knows.
No, don't leave me alone!
Ludwig has
Fuck
Ludwig has
Fuck this shit,
exits.
I'm out!
Ludwig, as Undina stands quiet, as you just leave. Undina, you hear the one that Ludwig controls speak.
Okay.
Your Grace, we finished the interrogation. Standard procedure. Standard questions. So Dina, you're just sitting there drooling.
No, I mean, this is. You know how
You
hard.
don't need to say anything. It's okay. It's okay. You don't know. It's all good. You can just be quiet because the other one is currently.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Like, yo, shut the fuck up. This is my story, pal. Hey, bitches, what's up? This is Undina, and welcome to my TED Talk.
We can tell. No involvement. No way of contact. No knowledge of what the fugitive Chaldean had planned. That is our report. Copies lie in front of you.
I will just nod at what the other one says.
You see as each of the lords just reaches out for one of them. Some of them looking through it more intently. Some of it, just like... You see as Lord Flores just takes a look at it and then just tosses it behind him.
Right. Your Grace, I don't really mean to come off as rude or anything, but
Any more actions on your side that needed? I'm asking this to my
Yeah. And you'd
public
come
base.
back as just about the same time, where you see this Lord Flores just kind of leans back, goes on. I don't really. You're not really thinking of pardoning them, are you? They're acquainted with a murderer, a killer. We all saw it. Awen, darling, I know you don't like me, but you were there. You saw the man on the clock tower. That was that Chaldean fellow. 280. Everyone saw it. Common folk, nobles, knights, peasants, everyone.
Would we
So-
talk in at what point? This is internal, is it?
You can say whatever you want to.
No, but
Yeah.
like, in what point would we normally talk in if we had any points to bring?
The
Yeah.
Inquisitors are welcome to make points whenever, but
Okay.
so if you do interrupt,
How do-
you are welcome to interrupt, but you would have to say something.
Yeah, I wanted to interrupt, but I am
Yeah, you can interrupt.
I wa-
Perfect.
wondering how I pronounce his name again, because I find that really hard.
Flores.
Florence?
Yeah,
Flores. Okay.
Flores. Go for it.
Lord Flores, if I may.
Oh. Please do.
The zone of truth was casted upon them.
Yes.
They answered truthfully.
Of course. I see the question. Oh, well, I saw it for a second. Sure. Maybe they didn't know. But they were Chaldean's friends, right?
They made a statement that contradicts your statement. As they said, there was
I don't care. I've seen the documents. A few of them have been traveling with this Chaldean fellow for quite a while. Since Crossroads. We already know how that how that's going to end after all. I know he's waiting, but well, let's wrap this up quickly, shall we? I suggest, even though there is no sign of wrongdoing, that we keep them incarcerated.
This is not in
Yeah,
character,
oh,
sorry.
They are Chaldean friends after all. They stay in prison. He'll have to come save them at some point. Could even execute them. Just
Question to you, Ash.
Yes.
So these Inquisitors would be able to intrude our minds, right?
Yeah.
Like they can see everything, because you said they
saying. They
first
can
looked like you're-
can push deeper, but
These ones didn't successfully do it. Which
Okay,
is what they wrote in
but-
their report.
Oh, they wrote it in their report.
Yeah, because you didn't have the other one controlled at that time.
Okay.
You guys had the control of the one that did Run of Truth, not the one that did Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Shit. But also not.
Well, why don't we do it like this? We'll let the Inquisitors convince us, of course. But why don't we take a vote? Oh, and I do suggest that this be a major decision. After all, it has to do with the security of the town. So, major majority. 10-4? Oh, of course. My liege. You'd be able to pardon them if you wish. Those who wish for them to stay incarcerated, please raise your hands. And you see as he raises his hand,
We are not included in this, right?
No.
I asked.
I will drop colors on the ones that raise their hands to leave you incarcerated.
Yeah. Because we're gonna have to convince them why not to kill us and keep us captured. We got it.
What does the
Students.
blue mean? Oh.
You see, as those many raise their hands. But before Lord Flores can keep talking, you see as the Ganassi down there quietly slaps the table. I am open to changing my mind, as I'm sure several of you are. But it depends on what the Inquisitors say.
I did not catch any of that, but okay.
Did the
Sorry.
rest of you catch it? Or
No, it's probably just me.
Martin, did you catch it? Or
Um,
did it just kind of...
I kind of got it.
I caught
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The last
she basically just said she's open to being convinced, but for now, it is too dangerous to have you just kind of free roam.
Mhm.
As for the rest of you, I'm rather surprised there's so many of you that would have them roam free. She just kind of looks up and down the table. Well, Inquisitors, I believe we're all waiting.
They stated that Caldian is being replaced by an imposter. And they state it's the same creature that has, or something associated with it, that's stabbed Lockwick.
My character just nodded him.
So you say. But, well, we've heard from Lord Elyon that apparently there was an incident. The same group, nevertheless. But no one else has seen this supposed creature. Do you expect us to just take your word for it? Or the word of the prisoners, no less?
What would you do normally? Inside. Sorry.
Well, as said, in most cases, we trust the process. We trust you, Inquisitors. But this is a difficult one.
I'm pretty sure he means he asked inside the head, or
Yeah, so basically what would the role normally be of the Inquisitor?
It is to determine truth or untruth, basically.
Yeah, but like what part in the trial itself would they normally take? Would they be entirely neutral and state the facts, so that, or are we gonna be forced to play lawyer as well?
In most cases, you
Because
would.
you're kind of
you would-
putting me in an awkward spot.
Yeah, I know. In
but-
most cases, you would be neutral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can also call for like the actual defendants to be put on. Like for
Yeah,
you.
I was literally thinking about that, but I was like,
You can suggest it. It's not always taken into account, depending on the
No.
severity of the situation, but you can suggest it.
it's pretty severe.
We could potentially ask them more questions.
But doesn't that just seem like such a waste of time?
We've established that you're. Okay, tell me this, Inquisitors. Are they friends with this Chaldean fellow?
They state the Chaldean we saw on the tower is a different Chaldean from the one that's they
Answer
are
the question,
acquainted with.
Inquisitor.
The ones they're acquainted with, they are friendly with.
Sorry, that wasn't my question.
They are
the
friends with
accused friends with
Chaldeans.
Chaldean? Wonderful.
So why are we wasting our time here?
Because the Chaldean you speak of and the Chaldean they claim are two different creatures.
I don't see any other Chaldean around now. Do you? What, has he just vanished into thin air?
They did not know the location.
Seems like his friends might have been deceived as well, you know? Shame for them, but... Well, that Chaldean's a devious bastard, I guess. Fine, you know what? And before he says anything else, he sees the king just raises his hands. I'll take a vote. Those that wish to hear from the victims themselves, raise your hand.
You can also just like ping them if you want to do it quicker for yourself.
I will ping the ones that do not raise their hand.
That's also fine.
1, 2. 3. Those 3 don't raise their hands. Everyone else does. Very well. Inquisitors, bring the prisoners. We would resume in an hour.
They will not unbow and proceed as they are told.
I will do as customary
Yep.
and leave the body for now.
Basically. Yep.
Dismissed.
As soon as he says that, they will come and pick us up.
And so, while that's happening, is there anything you guys would do?
Mentally prepare myself for this clusterfuck.
If we can. No, don't chase the music. I like the other one.
Yeah, we're going back to that door. So, the two of you back in your bodies. Is there anything you want to do? You wait.
Well, there's nothing really we can do besides potentially talk. So, this is internally. Or Dina, are we gonna actually do the official ritual and just talk the truth?
Just nod at him. Perfect.
Quick question. What do I know about Chaldean right now?
What do
Like,
you know about
at
nothing?
at what part did he leave me? Did I just give him the seed and let him go?
Yep.
I think that's all I know.
You don't know about his whereabouts, no. You do not know that he is in
Okay.
the sewers.
He didn't tell me where he was going.
No.
He just told me he needed to go somewhere and helped him, and I helped him. Okay.
You would also know that it's not that you would be redoing the ritual, but you would literally be on the stands. And
Okay.
you would defend yourself. You would be able to make whatever points you wish.
This is going great, isn't it?
You'd be able to speak for yourself.
time to change my speech. No worries, I got this.
You guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go put this towel to dry. You guys can triple think if you want to on
Okay.
what you're gonna say. Have fun.
So, any advice? We need to think of something. What we're gonna do if they found out the whole possession thing.
We bluff it.
I-
We are not getting.
No. 'Cause I mean, if we're found out, because we need to have like, we
A
could
plan?
potentially say that your ring the cursed ring misinterpreted it. And
Oh yeah, that's a smart idea. They're gonna
is
kidnap
this the
you.
truth?
I mean, you cannot tell the truth about the ring.
Nope.
You are bound by contract to protect it. You cannot say that. You will have to come up with a different reason.
Oh fuck yeah.
How?
What? How?
I'm really trying to find in my notes what sort of dick Lord was.
What?
I hate this man. Really, if I was there, I would shove this up his asshole.
I mean, first of
Pretty
all,
big.
first of all, he wanted to skip this, right?
Yeah. Well, indeed. If I was there and Ondina would have heard that, she would be like, how about you? Go through that. We saved your fucking town, you asswipe. But no. Yes, we're going to skip their trial because they are friends with Guardian. Hi.
So, inside,
Mel is integrating.
Um,
What do you want to say?
are we gonna talk about the Crimson Rose? And
Yes!
how are we gonna tell we know about them?
They're in the sewers!
Yeah, but how do we know?
Our friend got kidnapped.
Okay, let's start this.
I guess. This is
Word of warning. Be very careful of what you say. That's all I'm saying. That is my
Yeah.
only warning here. Think about
no,
it.
Yeah.
no mention of
We
dragons.
should probably tell them.
We shouldn't talk about Crimson Rose because this whole party of babbling baboons is corrupt.
If we're gonna talk about it, we should talk about the fact that we went towards the Ashlands to retrieve the kids.
No.
To retrieve the kids. To listen to my object. To retrieve the kids, we succeeded in this. We brought them back towards, how do you fucking call the place? Driftwater, right? Ashwin? The town, the tree.
What?
This is the bit where I'm like, oh yeah, stumbling over names.
What are you talking about? The kids are from Driftwater, yes.
Yeah, Driftwater. So, where have we found the kids? Because they were abducted by the Crimson Rose in order to cause chaos.
Are you? Yeah. Well, in that case, yeah, I think you should say that you were asked by Driftwater to get the kids. We brought went to Ashland, brought the kids back, and all that. They can confirm with Driftwater and the princess there if they need to. I'm sure they heard of it already. The fact that us, including you, saved Woodbarrow from a Hydra.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna say that. That Lord Asshole is gonna get his shit blown to him.
Yes. And if he's gonna object about the process being too long, just ask him if he was in this possession, wouldn't he want a fair trial as well?
Not only that,
And a chance to speak for himself.
but it wasn't for us, his fucking town would be eaten alive.
I'm not gonna. Oh.
Whether you do that or not is up to you. I'm not there, but since
Oh, fuck.
I hate politics!
I kind of like it, but I'm like just nervous mainly.
I like it, but I don't want to die because some bunch of, oh, look at me, I'm so pretty because I wear pretty robes. It's gonna be like, oh my god, she did it!
So, are you guys ready?
Well, oh, fuck it. Here we go, I guess.
We're definitely not ready. We need like
Oh.
an hour or 5 to talk about this one, homie.
I'm gonna take the greens off of them, just so you let me know who. Get all your power together, people. I am perfectly happy to also just end it here, and you guys come back to this later. I don't really mind.
Yeah, might
Oh.
be a
Oh,
good one. Unless,
That is
well,
up to you guys.
fuck. I don't know.
That is fully up to you guys. I don't mind.
oh.
If you want more prep time, if you want to think about it, you can.
I feel like we just need to do it because it's gonna happen anyways, and otherwise we're gonna overthink it.
That is up to you.
But that's whatever. What did you say, Roman?
I think you shouldn't stop here because it adds more. Yeah, you could consider what you can say, but at the same time, think of it like this: as you have to come up with things on the spot, like your characters do. So I think it is more
Yeah.
fun that way. But of course, it's your decision, guys.
No, we can probably continue.
Okay.
As much
It's
as
your
I'm
decision. I'm not.
nervous as all hell, but hey.
Please, ready yourself.
Yay, the best music.
So, as you step in through the doors, you feel every single eye in the room upon you. The pressure is there.
I am gonna keep my head held up high and not be like, oh.
As you look around, you see a couple of the lords give you an encouraging nod. You catch Lady Nayfield's eye, Lady Cilicia, Lord Valerion. The ones that you met, the ones that you worked with. Encouragement. There are, however, a couple that also just meet you. Neutral expressions. Exarch Everdream. Lady Arlene. Lord Marmendi. And a couple that just don't really seem to care that much. Lord Flores. Lord Myron. Lord Tarek. As you are brought forward, made to stand at the pew. The king raises his hand.
I would bow respectfully. Still.
No need for any of that. We're here to determine your fate. Speak.
crippling anxiety.
So
You got this, Mel. Don't worry about it.
No.
It's all
I'm
good.
like,
well, shall I go over how we experienced it?
it's okay. I'm gonna read it from my phone off because I can't like Sorry. Lords and ladies of Dominion, thank you for hearing us out at least. I know it is a rough time for all of you, and the fear of all the murders that is buried deep within the city for now. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't handle this. I'm like, this is like the anxiety of not Ondina but Belle.
All good. You're doing fine. Take a moment if you need it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. I know in these moments no one seems like they can be trusted, but there's people among us here that can confirm that Chaldean is innocent, and so are we. On that day, we were sitting. That's today, right? Right.
Or well, yesterday, but
Well, oh yeah, it's already yesterday. We were sitting among all of you. I'm gonna look at like.
you see as arms go up. You see as Lord Valerion, Lady Awen, Lady Celicia all raise their hand. The three of us can confirm what the girl said. During the attack, we saw two of them. One at the tower, one seated. The arms go back down.
Oh, not at them. From the moment we entered this town, we got threatened. And I believe Lockwick had the notes with him.
Ashwin, would the notes have been consecrated?
Yes.
Among
Well-
my belongings, you would find a note we found at our inn, asking us to leave before the festival were to happen.
It is. Speaking of your belongings, you see as he reaches into this thing, pulls out an orb, one that's familiar to you. She like spins on his hand. You have some strange objects. Dark magic. Now,
Yeah,
where would you get this from?
the orb?
Yes, the thing I'm spinning on my finger.
Well, in Ashwin, what was the city's name called?
Angler's Rest. Not a city,
In
village.
Angler's Rest, we fought a creature, and after we disposed of it, we found that orb. It's quite useful. Makes a cloud of smoke that's near impossible to see through unless you're the one who made it.
You hear like a somewhat heavy thud at like the bottom of the table. As Lord Sicker is kind of like moving himself around a little. I can confirm from my own master, trainer, that these two and friends did indeed help at Agnes Rest.
I'll also nod at him. Thank you. Now, sticking to the point, at the festival yesterday, there was a suicide bomber among all the people sitting there. If our friend John didn't stop him, together with, what was the Kengu's name?
Hatchet.
Hatchet. Sorry.
Very fitting.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, There would have been many of you dead by now.
The reason we knew of the fact that there may be something amiss was the combination of the letter and me kind of getting nervous, so I cast, how's it called? Primordial
Primordial.
primordial awareness. This is a magical cantrip.
Never heard of it.
It is
Listen. You say a lot of things. Sure, you've helped people, right? We can see. Look at how happy some of my colleagues are, right?
Which one is speaking now? Sorry.
Flores.
Okay.
However, that doesn't change the fact that your friend is missing. And he looked exactly the same as the creature that blew up the clock tower. If he is so innocent, where the hell is he?
If this creature was posing as you, would you think you would have stayed here, waiting for your end to come? Because
course.
people won't believe you. No, you wouldn't.
I believe in the justice system of this city. You're going through it right now, aren't you? You're not dead. We didn't lop your head off.
You want us to?
No, I want you to rot in jail until we find out more. I'm being careful here. This is nothing personal with you, darling, but you see, some of us are a bit on edge.
And I can understand that. But I don't think we were careful when we saved your town. Woodborough?
Saved my town? I'm sorry, that's not what I remember. I remember delays to my shipments of Electrum. Delays, I believe, are caused by you lot.
If we did not stop the false Hydra that was attacking that town, there would be no shipments for you to come through to Dominion.
False what?
It was a creature that had many heads. It attacked the town during the night. Anyways, we are getting off to the point again.
Sure, continue. I'll humor you for a bit.
What does he mean with that?
Humoring someone basically means like he'll. How do I explain? Robin, do you think you can explain how humoring someone works? Basically, you let them just kind of make their point.
He listen to you but he won't
He doesn't
really.
give a crap.
But you're not changing. You're not changing his mind, basically.
But he's not the only one there, so there are people that you.
Definitely. So give me a second because I'm like
Yeah, no worries.
stuck on words at the moment.
Take your time. Martin, if you have anything to say, you can also think about it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to do this because Mel is going a bit more offensive than I would go, but it can also work that way. So I'm just kind of
You
thinking.
can still say your things while she's thinking.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mhm. Oh man.
Would there be any way for us to prove our innocence?
You see as Lady Awen just kind of gets up before Lord Flores can open his mouth. Shut it. Listen. I was there when
You, well, the two of you and the others, helped during the aftermath, right? I believe you're good people. The problem we have right now is that the person with all the answers is missing. I believe Caldian to be framed as well. I support your release. But you understand that some of my colleagues are understandably worried about what this might do.
Yes.
And he just sits down. Kind of just staring at like the other one to make sure he doesn't say anything.
Has nobody else seen this creature we have seen?
And this time, Lockwick, you notice something weird by now. The Moon Elf, the one that talked to you while you were possessing the man outside, has not once taken his eye off you. So Representative Kellamvor stares at you.
Yeah, we fucked up on that part. That's this inside then, boy.
Now, here's the problem, you see? No one else has. It's a bit strange that it would show up only to you. But you're no stranger to death, are you? My liege, we cannot have him killed. He's spoken to God himself.
Why do you always attract the creepy guys? To be honest, Martin, it's always you. It's like they all have some sort of fetish for Martin.
I cannot deny that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm gonna name it Death and Fetishes.
Yep, fair name.
Brother, can you leave the man alone? Thank you. You see, it's just Lady Erethiel just kind of staring at her brother. Yeah, sorry. But, well, they seem to be nice folk. My sister vouches for them as well. So what? If one of them was a bad apple, he's no longer here. We should be focusing our efforts on finding him. Clearly these two don't know anything. Should let them go. Under my care, of course. Keep staring at you, Logwig.
Ah.
I have something in my mind, but I don't know.
Go for it.
No.
Let the RP flow, Mel. If you don't let the RP flow, I'm gonna have Lord Flora start talking again.
No!
Threat.
I also have a threat for him.
No.
Everything is a dildo if you're brave enough.
You feel... You see as the Blackhawk head moves his chair back a little bit. So, my uncle brought back one of the strays. Brought back a Leonin belonging to their group.
The Leonin who stopped the suicide bomber?
Yes,
Yes.
we had a conversation. Quite like him.
He's a good
However,
man.
you understand Floris's intentions. Even if your friend is innocent. Well, so many people dead. No one to blame. Justice must be had. For now, you're the closest things. What are you here for? This city. Why do you come here? Well,
Mel, I cannot make those decisions for you. It's up
I
to you.
know,
what
I
you
know,
Let me
know,
quickly look at the notes how the tree is called, because my memory is sometimes that old trash.
I wanna look at the tree.
The facts are like this. You have an idea who is behind this. And if you
Yeah.
want to tell them that, then this is the time. And whether you want to make any other statements / proposals, it's up to you. Because you're standing there, not me.
I know. I just don't want Martin to be fucked over. That's the entire thing here.
If we're gonna
It's
stay,
like-
we're gonna
it's
be
like
fucked
we're
over
going-
either way.
If you haven't noticed, he is already fucked over.
The moment you
True.
started mind controlling guards, we are kind of got fucked.
About
Does
that,
help
I
this?
would come clean about this, because this might bite you in the ass if you don't.
or you could just game man the guards.
Huh?
I said nothing.
Or you make them suicide, like, before the effect ends.
I'm just gonna make them go blackout drunk. I hope that works. But Ashwin, just quick question: am I saying it right this way? Tree of Mist. How do you say the name?
The Mistral tree.
Tree of Mistral.
No, the Mistral tree, not the tree
The
of
Mistral
Mistral.
tree. I have been told to come visit the tree, the Mistral tree.
As you say this, you see as two people snap to attention, kind of looking at you. The moon elf at the very bottom, who up till now has just been twiddling around, as well as the white-haired man at the very top. And why do you wish to visit our tree?
I've been told by someone that if I were to talk to the tree, I would find answers.
Are you a follower of Mistra?
No.
Then the tree is out of bounds to you, not even if you weren't a prisoner at the moment. There's a woman at the very bottom, kind of leans over to you. And what exactly do you wish to do there? Converse with what? Who?
The tree itself.
The tree itself. Oh, that's fun. You know, I came here for Iranax, But it's become more interesting now. Tarek, if they go free, I'm taking this one to the tree. You see if the man just kind of looks annoyed. This. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Good luck surviving. Just kind of leans back. Lady, you haven't answered my question yet. For what reason are you in the city?
Do we have a table in front of us?
Yes.
Nice. Kind of like, I don't know, not really loud, but like smack both my hands on the table, sort of.
Get a couple. Can you just make me a strength check, and we'll just go off of that.
No! What if I break the fucking dang table, homie? You know
Very
that
unlikely.
whenever I am like this, I'm like, oh my god!
Go for it.
Flat 20, even though I can't do that.
Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. You rolled it, or I'm gonna make a Roman roll for you.
15. It's
It
a
is
decent
loud.
time.
It echoes. You see, as Lord Flores almost like falls off his fucking chair. Couple of them just kind of recoiling a little bit, like.
Gonna smile I'm gonna like grin slightly.
So lowborn. I cannot believe it. Well, listening to you, don't have to hit the bloody table.
Just gonna smile at whatever they said there. We all came here because of the corruption that's going on in Dominion right now. The Crimson Rose is affecting all of you. But you,
Can I
do you
roll
really
an
notice?
insight to see if anyone responds to that name?
You're welcome to roll.
Yeah,
me
I
a-
kinda wanted
Actually, no,
to.
no. It's not an inside. Wait. Let me think about this. Is it?
I
Insight
kinda
or
want
is
to
it-
do that as well, but he can do it with advantage if he wants to.
You are speaking.
I know.
What do I do? Is it insight? Is it perception?
I mean, it's usually inside.
I know, but it's also about like seeing things, right? First.
Why don't you let one of us roll perception and the other one? Because I'm looking around to them.
Sure. You can
And
roll
you-
perception with disadvantage. Lockwick. Roll me an insight.
23 or. This is gonna go one way or another. Oh, no! A 23! It's
Still kind
Okay.
of sad. The best
So.
roll.
I
Not
mean,
horrible.
14 is still.
It's not horrible.
Andina.
Yeah.
You see a fair amount of people like twitching, like kind of leaning back, doing things. The three people that you find it the most pronounced in are Lord Tarek, Lord Flores,
Of course, he is the bastard.
and Lord Jesper.
Which one? Jesper. Okay.
Lockwick? Very difficult for you to tell. You see a fair amount of like, changes in expression and everything, but
Well,
it's so many people that you're trying to keep track of. It is really difficult for you to tell if anyone is feeling any particular way.
okay.
I'm gonna look them all over again. And I know. What does a lowborn like me have to say about that? Well,
Watch
I'm
your
not
tongue,
gonna-
girl.
Which one said that?
What do you think?
Lord Asshole, got it. Just gonna look at him for a second.
Yes, gonna stare right back at you.
We for a fact know that this corruption runs deep. But we are here to stop it. And you may not believe us. Oh, this is really hard for me. I'm like anxiety.
Okay. I would never interrupt someone who's anxious. Don't worry.
Thank you. I don't know where I left off. Because Lord of Assholes!
You got
Look at me!
you were saying
I don't need
the
to watch
corruption runs deep.
Yeah, thank you.
And then you got quickly interrupted by Lords
Asshole.
Francis, I think. Flores. Is that the name, right? Flores?
Yep.
Yeah.
So continue from there.
Yeah, continue from there. That's hard to pick it up again. Pooh.
You can also say something, Lockwood, while she thinks.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, this is more her point. I don't know what I can really add at this point, unless there are like counter arguments made. There aren't really arguments made. So I'm kind of curious how she's gonna bring up how we know of the corruption. So I'm just kind of waiting for her to make her points.
Yeah.
You hear a voice that you weren't expecting, because you were expecting Lord Asshole again.
Yeah,
But you
thank
hear Lady Erethiel just kind of softly. And how do you know of this? Tell us. Perhaps if we understand it better.
you. We have met the creature before. It was it close to my town? Yeah. Close to Meyer Town the first time I saw it. They took one of our friends. He is not here with us anymore. He is still alive, don't get me wrong. But he managed to escape together with Arthur. I'm gonna look at... Well, I think I know who his father is by now.
His father's not here.
Oh, not anymore. Okay. Together, they took the children who were being held hostage by this creature.
I
They
can
brought the
confirm
children.
that Arthur Warhelm has confirmed this part of the story so far. You hear from Lady Awen at the very top.
The creature stole a friend's face, Chaldean's face. He used it to torture our friend and Arthur.
I'm sorry. You said he stole your friend's face. Does your friend not have a face anymore?
He does. He copied it. Thank you for letting me explain it.
Oh yeah,
Sorry
most
for the
welcome.
confusion.
It just sounds even funnier now. Copying a face.
No.
Well, there's magic that can do it, but we've had mages on alert every now and then. We've had some of them even with the guards on secretive patrol. There's been no indication that magic is involved in the attacks. Well, apart from that bloody clock tower bombing.
Thank
Well,
you
the
for your
crea-
explanation.
as I wish to intertwine with that, as the creature that wore the bombs on him at the festival looked like a human, and no one noticed him.
Well, that has to do with someone's lack of planning. I do believe it was Myron. I believe it was your uncle, not Blackhawk. No magic. I know he's a bit old-fashioned, but
Can we finish our story?
no,
Or you keep drifting
can-
away from the point?
no. You can wait and be patient while I finish talking to my colleagues. I believe that would be your uncle's fault, Myron. That there were no mages on standby. So, you see Logwig, is it? Yes. Clearly, whatever that creature was, some rat thing, as far as I know, clearly it couldn't hide from magic. So, why would the other thing be able to?
It was still in the city, was it not? Would you be able to say you could detect one of such creatures within a crowd without knowing it's in there?
Unsure. My apologies, please continue.
I really hate getting interrupted by this man. If the creature doesn't kill him in the end of like the campaign, I will.
Please do not stab me. I would
You're
like the
like,
offer to be aborted.
do you know that emoji that does this on like WhatsApp, and it has like this tiny bit of like that's like me right now. That's how close I am. Because like my brain is
Right.
like, I forget.
We'll avoid Lord Asshole from interrupting. You know how it is.
No. You can, if as long as you tell me where the fuck I was at the point of my story, I can continue. but my brain just goes.
You were about
Talking about the children.
No, you were
No.
talking about how this character
Creature.
used my
Shapeshifter.
face to
Yeah.
torture
Arthur. Right. Yeah. Did I say that already?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I really do need like a.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Chris. Go.
Thank you. Like I said, after they got tortured by the creature that copied Chaldean's face, they managed to escape, taking the children to Driftwater. This was something they did not plan for. So they took their plans further into Dominion. And that is why we're here. We want to stop this creature from harming anyone else.
Silence after the last words. Can you please roll me a persuasion with advantage?
No, because I already rolled in that 20, so that
You
So
still
mainly
have
kinda
an
good.
inspiration, right?
no, I don't. 23.
Ooh.
Let me check the DCs for all the lords.
Lord Asshole is probably among the 30. If he's the one being corrupted, I'm so happy I can stab him to death.
You see as the silence stretches on uncomfortably, till the old king raises his hand yet again. Believe we've heard the story now.
I'll just nod at him then.
Believe it's time to vote yet again. Those in favor of release, raise your hand. You see for a moment it's quiet, before, at the very top, you see Lady Awen raise her hand. I was there. They saved countless lives. I believe they should be freed. You see as Lord Tarek does not raise his hand. Too much of a risk. Back at my home, we had a sister of mine who went crazy. Attacked my brother. We had to put her down. I don't like variables. I'm a no. Says Lady Erethiel. No words, but just giving you a nod, raising her hand. Afterwards, the Mist Caller after several tense seconds raises his hand. The old man, spitting on the table, across over at Lord Flores. Well, tried your best. He raises his hand. Lord Jesper, thinking about it for a bit, also raising his hand. Lord Secrets, turning to you. I'm not quite sure where Calduin is, but I don't believe he'd do such a thing. Talk to both of you. I do want my jewel though. Better not have run off with it. So I'm putting my hand down next time. See, also raises his hand. Lord Valerian just gives you a grin. Raises his hand. Lord Aguilar, still looking at Logwick, raises his hand.
You have like a daddy over there. Look, I don't want to be like that, but and looking at
Then comes the Dragonborn. Looks at all of you. I don't usually stand up for those not in my clan. But I possibly owe them my life. Well, I owe that lion man my life, I guess. But I was there to see the aftermath. The Aldunari stand behind you. As she raises her hand. Sees Lord Flores. Doesn't say anything. Hand down. I've made my point. Sees Exarch Everdream somewhat hesitantly raises her hand. Lord Myron does not raise his hand. Sorry, young lady. The risk is too great. And at the end, Lady Arlene raises her hand. people look around, you hear from the center of the table, I believe we have the majority we need. The prisoners are free to go. Return their belongings to them.
I will bow. Thank you. We'll do our best to help find this suspect.
Just stay out of trouble.
I'll do my best.
I'm getting too old for this. Now, please take them away. The war with the plains is the next topic we must discuss. You see, as people start standing up, putting together notes, you feel, as the two inquisitors behind you, hands on your back, turn you around, as you were let out. And with a super majority of 11 to 3, the two of you are released from custody.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would the Inquisitors be able to see us
Yes.
at a later time? Would that be possible?
Everyone sees us. Homeboy, we're getting the
No,
fuck
no,
out
no,
of
no,
here.
Oh, sorry. No. I'm just thinking like of ways to potentially convince the guys to show them definite proof that we weren't lying. Because I kind of want to do that before we leave them. So I'm trying to think of a way to do this. Because
We just asked them if they have anything to do after this, and if they don't, we're gonna take them to the old town, bro.
no, but like I'm gonna ask them if there's like a way to do this without
Killing them?
potentially rising suspicion towards us. Because I kind of
I'm
want
not sure.
to.
I'm not sure what you're trying to like.
I
get
basically
down here.
want
You
to
want to
do.
meet up with them at some point?
Yeah, and basically do the ritual so they can see that we were not lying at all.
Right.
Lockwick,
That-
you
Sorry, it's just
you don't seem to understand the Inquisitors. Basically,
no.
they are not very
don't-
emotional.
They don't give
Oh.
a fuck.
They are very much duty driven.
I don't like
Oh.
Inquisitors now. They are my least favorite NPCs you ever made.
Thanks.
After
And
Lord
more than
Asshole.
I was gonna say more than Lord Butthead.
No, he's like on the number one on Dina hates you spot right now. Jesus fucking Christ, man! If that creature doesn't kill him, I will.
Yeah, but sorry, actually, I was just kind of trying to think of like ways to clear the name, basically, and try to.
You would
Yeah.
you'd have to leave a very deep impression, or there are ways to do things with people's minds: magic, drugs, alcohol.
The
up to you guys.
alcohol,
Up to you guys to figure out an alternative.
alcohol poisoning.
But for now, you are both taken back to leave the Citadel.
Alright.
You look back, the lights sparkling in the sky, knowing that there are people in there that have it out for you. Whether or not
Yeah.
there's malicious intent behind it or just ignorance, difficult to tell. But at least you've gotten out of this one.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And so, you're taken back to your cells. All your belongings, including the fucking Orb of Darkness.
Would we still be in here for a bit? Like, would it be strange?
Oh,
if it's
no.
a bit longer?
You would very much be kind of jostled out.
Okay, sad face. Because I kind of wanted to would it be weird? How weird would it be if we were to take like 10 more minutes and basically redo the questions and then answer them while the thing is available on me? Would that be possible?
No. Like, the thing is very much, you guys are to be escorted back and to be given your stuff and then released.
Ah,
That is
fuck.
the command
Okay,
that
so
the Inquisitors have.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think of a
Oh.
way to basically
Yeah,
do.
no worries, man. I fully understand. Hello, welcome back, man.
Because I just want to
Thanks.
like do this,
Not
try this
escorted.
before it's like, oh, now it's too late to do that.
Mhm.
I just want to see if that's an option at all. So, just exploring options here.
Why don't we ask
Even
them?
if it was a bit weird, like I wouldn't mind it because that would at least like clear our name. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, from what you
Because
understand of
would
the
we be
Inquisitors,
alone? Would we
from what
be
you understand
alone?
of the Inquisitors, right? Again, you are not going to be able to convince them by,
Words.
especially when they find out that they've been manipulated. It's just not going to happen. You understand them, like you understand their psyche enough now that you are, that you are them,
Oh.
basically, right? You are going to have to do something to manipulate it rather than.
Okay.
That was the risk that you were always taking.
Yep.
Okay. So would
Manipulate
they
them.
know a way to remove their own memory?
That's you asking the right question.
Yeah, I was. Good job.
Roll me both of the inspiration.
Yay.
Ludwig,
For-
the first thing that comes to your mind is a scene of Inquisitors torturing someone. At the end of which a spell is cast. One by the name of Modify Memory. Memories can be changed.
Do they cast it, or do they get caught and just get
It's
cast?
cast upon them, but you need to find a suitably high level spellcaster.
Oh.
And so, as you walk out of prison,
Is this where we're gonna end it?
that is where we're gonna end.
Oh god, this is such a fucking mess.
You're
Oh.
welcome.
I hope you guys had a fun session.
I had a fun session, but holy shit,
Anxiety.
I am so not sure what to do. Oh, why have I agreed? Why?
I warned you,
So,
man.
Mel, I'm sorry if I tortured you.
No worries.
It was just kind of like I even tried to like not interrupt at like moments when you were like properly thinking, and only when like you were talking.
Can you level me up?
No.
Fuck.
I did my best to try to strengthen your arguments by, for example, the invisibility thing. So I was like, okay. Because he was like, oh, you cannot take someone's form, and I was like, but wait, we literally had someone pretend to be someone else inside the crowd during this case.
The point that was being made was that magic did detect it, well, the other one so far has not been detected by magic.
Oh.
Why did Roman detect it then?
Roman didn't detect, Roman dispelled.
Oh.
You did say my detect magic, not this disguise.
That's a different thing.
Mm.
I love this